Alright, so this is Diablo Hellfire, and yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. If you're somehow brand new, completely fresh to Diablo, there are, of course, three classes in the original: Warrior, Rogue, and Sorcerer. And then Hellfire adds Monk. We're going to go ahead and go with Sorcerer. I'm going to name my Sorcerer Void. I'm going to start on Normal. And yeah. Let's see. I forget it's a clicking point. I was trying to Wazda, and it wasn't Wazda-ing. I was like, why aren't you Wazda-ing? I figured it out. Okay, so no Butcher quest. If we were getting the Butcher quest, there would be someone here who is like on death's door. I don't know what you get if you don't get the Butcher's quest. I guess maybe the poison as well.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
But yeah. So here we go. There we go. I was like, do I not have any spells? I do. And I think I can hotkey them. In theory. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. To start with, we've got Firebolt. And that'll get us started. For those of you who have played Diablo 2, I'm really wanting to press Alt right now to see if there are items on the ground that I might be missing, but that was not a functionality in Diablo 1. So, I just took for granted that Firebolt did it, and the Firebolt did not do it. Oh yeah, I just thought that I would play this game because I love it, and yeah, I mean, it's obviously a classic. Diablo 4 is coming out now, so it's not like it's a part of some super rare franchise. Although I don't know, I feel like it's a very small group of people who care about Blizzard legacy properties, with maybe the exception of the first StarCraft, but Warcraft 2 and Diablo 1, I feel like they have their cult followings, but I feel like they're not as popular. And obviously, and I guess actually Warcraft 3, people love the StarCraft line, but I feel like StarCraft 2 in particular is so much more popular than Warcraft 2 or 3. Okay. Well, that's a good start. Oh dang. I didn't save, so I have to start complete. Oh, no. It's like I have to start completely over. Which, I mean, basically I was going to have to anyway. But.
Please, listen to me. The arch...
Alright, so now we do have the butcher quest.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled. I do not have a spell ready.
I do not have a spell ready. Don't mind me. I'll just pop up to town real quick and ready a spell.
Your death will be avenged.
Your death will be avenged. Oil of accuracy, I mean, I guess that's fine, but mana potion wouldn't be, you know, totally out of line. But yeah, obviously I'm biased towards Warcrafts 2 and 3. Geez, you know, don't want to die again. Oh, I say that. I say I don't want to die again, and I don't, but I might not have a choice. Okay. Strategy. But yeah, I grew up on Warcraft 2 and Warcraft 3. I've never played Warcraft 1, so there's a certain segment of people, maybe they played Warcraft 1 and they're like, well, who are you to talk? You've never, you know, played this iconic game. And StarCraft 1, Diablo 1 and Diablo 2. I mean, next to, like, Pokemon, Blizzard really just, like,
I'm glad I caught.
owned
What
my
ails you,
whole
my friend?
gaming situation. I guess I can buy all potion of healing because I also want. Well,
Hello, my friend.
do I have
Stay a
anything to
while
offer?
and listen.
So if we sell the
Whoa,
sword,
what can I do for you?
yeah, sell that, and sell that. There we go. Now we've got some money.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Alright. There we go. And then we'll get a couple more health potions. Oof. Actually, you know what? Well, no. Yeah, we'll get some.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Mana potions. Like that. Just try to stay away from the baddies as they do their thing. There we go.
Not enough mana.
Now, the other thing that I do want to save money for is spell books, but never going to get to that point of saving that money if I keep dying. So, the limitations in the short term are the investment. And there we go. Let's just get a little save going. So yeah, it's kind of funny because, like, to this day, I don't especially identify as a PC gamer, but at the same time, PC games have played a big part of like my gaming history, and I do like gaming is something that's very important. So it's interesting, but I mean, I'm console agnostic. You know? If anything, I prefer handhelds, and Nintendo has sort of, for me, always cornered that market. I haven't had a chance to try out the Steam Deck, for example. Never had a Sony handheld. Yeah. So, like, if a game is ported onto Switch, you can guarantee that, like, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be playing it on my Switch Lite over playing it on the computer. Also, like, maintaining the tech to have, like, a gaming computer is a little difficult. Yay, more blacksmith oil. So what's gonna love that? Still trying to press Alt. It would help if I paid attention, but a little distracted, I guess. There we go. The level up just when I needed it. Go ahead and save. If I do upload this, there's going to be someone who watches it, and they're going to see that I'm putting points into mana instead of vitality, and they're like, what are you doing? I don't know if that's true. That's my sense. I have not memorized optimum builds. Even though maybe I should, because I've also never made it through all 3 difficulties, so... It is nice in Diablo 1 over Diablo 2 that, like, you're much less equipment dependent. One of my long-term goals has been to complete, like, an offline solo run of Diablo 2 hardcore, and that can be very difficult, because to get through all 3 settings, what is it, Normal, Nightmare, and Hell, you pretty much have to have optimized builds, both in terms of your like stat distribution, your skill tree, and your equipment. And it's just like, that's not how I play. So to make up for that, I'm I'm kind of just like trying to grind levels, even though I know there's that like cap at like 80, where I think it's 80, where like you just can't get anything done in terms of like leveling up, because the experience needed goes up exponentially. But if I can get that far, maybe I'll be okay. I don't think I've ever had a character get to level 80. Definitely not an offline solo. I think 60s, maybe low to mid 60s is my personal best, but I also think I've made it to hell difficulty maybe once, twice at most. Can make it to nightmare usually, no problem. But then sometimes I get a little too eager, and then I'm in nightmare, and my character dies in the first act. And it's like, well, there's that then. But it's also one of those things where it's like, if my character can live through the first act of Nightmare, pretty much good to go through the rest of the act. Which is not true in normal or hell difficulty, but is true. It seems to be true in Nightmare. Shut the door on myself. That was an accidental use of that scroll, but it worked out. Because they were not taking it easy on me. Scrolls are nice, but what about an actual tone? The game says no. No actual tones. Not today. Not on level 1. Trying to click to loot that corpse. It's not a lootable corpse. I don't know it 100%, but I feel fairly confident that I feel like that glimmering shine is bad news. I'll have to come back. Let's just save and try it. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna load my game. Come back after I look it up. So this is level 2, that was level 1. I think I'll call it there. Yeah, awesome.